Good afternoon. This is your host, Francis Mayhem, on the journey into the mind. Today we will be talking about relationship, choosing the right partner, analyzing the reasons why sometimes we choose people out of desperate need, out of behavior that is conducive to the kind of people we attract in our lives, especially for ladies out there. Oftentimes, we find ourselves attracted to a specific kind of personality. Why is that? Have you ever wondered why you always are attracted to a person that has specific characteristics? Well, if you analyze why, you will understand that it leads back to childhood patterns, childhood behaviors, and childhood learning subconscious habits from parents, siblings, and anyone that you grew up with. Why is that? For example, if you find yourself with a partner that is a little bit abusive or has some traits that are not very pleasant, it has to do not necessarily with the individual, but your way of choosing this kind of person. Why? It traces back to your childhood. You are seeking for that pattern of behavior that you are so familiar with. You're so familiar with that this is your comfort zone. And this is where attracting a certain kind of partner in your life has to do with why the relationship may and may not work in the end. You find yourself either trapped or highly attached to this individual. Why? Childhood. As a child, you learned that behavior and you didn't know how to differentiate between what is it that you're seeking for, what is it that makes you happy. To find out what makes you happy, you first have to work on self, the individual, loving, caring, self-love, self-respect, self-esteem, self-pampering. Unless you learn to detach from everything that you're so used to being attached to, you will never attract a partner that allows you to be yourself. You see, because your needs will be based upon what he can offer you, not what you as an individual can be for yourself and others. I can speak from experience that I had a certain type of personality that I was very attracted to. Why? I had a pattern of behavior in my life from childhood, just like my puppy dogs. See, we even attract animals that have the same characteristic of behavior that we have. I had a pattern of attachment. I did not like being by myself. Why is that? Because at some point in my life, there was a pattern of behavior where I have to be seated somewhere by myself, and I didn't like that. But that was my comfort zone. Although I didn't like it, it was my comfort zone. I was left there for a purpose. So what happened? I seek for the same thing in a partner that will give me the same results. Someone that will say, stay there, be yourself, but out of attachment and that necessity of having someone guide you and be with you, which sometimes they do provide as well. It will be this person that is overly kind and overly pleasant and is there for you, but at the same time will give you your distance and let you know that they're not there for you sometimes when you need them. It's precisely what you are seeking for, that attachment that you are used to, and you're seeking for attention, and you're seeking for something within someone else instead of looking for it in yourself. I believe that in order to have a good relationship with someone, you first have to work on you. Everyone that is going to get engaged, is going to get married, should do a self-analysis on the self. Am I caring enough of myself? Do I have a lot of self-esteem about me, my values, and what I believe? Do I pamper myself? Do I find time to be on my own without having a desperate need for somebody else's attention? It is rather unusual that although I love being by myself, I still have an attachment to people that I needed to be or to have attention from constantly. Yet, I can be considered alone. I love being by myself. I love having that moment where I can concentrate, where I can do things on my own because this is what I most created. Yet, from my childhood, I had a pattern of behavior of being attached because I always wanted to be next to my mother. I always wanted to do things with somebody, which was busy, and they say, we don't have time for you right now. So I developed that need for attention constantly from someone. Luckily enough, I learned to be on my own.
She got a house,
I learned that it's not necessary for me
Not really.
to have
With
somebody's
Tax Act, I
attention.
lock in my price when
That
I
it
start
was
my return,
okay.
and it never goes up even if I wait to file.
So you got someone massaging the numbers for you.
No, the numbers
That it
are
was
fixed.
okay
Price
for
fixing.
me.
I want in.
On what?
The action.
It was okay, pardon me, for me to be alone. That the fact that somebody is not there for you does not mean that they don't care, but that there is a place and time for everything. Knowing that you're getting into the wrong relationship is to understand yourself, not judging others. The fact that somebody acts a certain way is not their fault, but rather your own. Why? Because you are the one seeking for that kind of attention. You are the one seeking for the kind of support that you're missing in your life because it has to do with something that you grew up with and something you are accustomed to doing. So, in essence, if you want to learn how to be in love unconditionally without having to need someone for desperate necessity, work on yourself. Work on understanding the pattern of behavior. Why am I behaving this way? What is it that I want? What is it that I'm seeking for? Why am I so dependent upon somebody else's support in order for me to be who I am? And you will realize that it has to do with the pattern of behavior in your life that you have to work on, release, let it go so that you can move on and have a relationship where you can be happy, be yourself, work on you, have some self-worth that says, I'm okay if I'm alone, and I can be by myself, yet allow this person to be. Because unless you learn to do that, you're not going to be satisfied. You're going to keep seeking for the same type of personality or stereotype where you will find yourself being unhappy. And if it is someone that is married, analyze what you're doing. Start going to different activities that connect you with people, with women, with club, with entertainment, with yoga, with meditation, anything that helps you to stay away from that pattern of behavior that you're so attached to having and looking for comfort outside yourself. Because that's precisely what it is. We're doing nothing but seeking for comfort outside ourselves, when in essence, if you have the power within to know who you are, how to value yourself, how not to be dependent upon somebody else to feel happy, that you can feel happy regardless of what's going on around you, with your children, with your spouse, with anybody, and that you have the power to control the situation. Every time you feel that you're becoming too dependent on someone to make you happy, know that whenever you're confronting a situation, there is always a reason behind it. It isn't always about the other person's behavior. It is that which you're seeking outside of you that brings you that same type of personality into your life, and you continue to do the same thing over and over again. For those of you who do not have a relationship, look out for the stereotype personality that you're seeking for and say, what is it in this person that I like, that I identify with? Is it a healthy behavior? Is it a healthy behavior? Or is there a trace of a pattern that I need to avoid, that I need not to follow, or I will know the consequences just like before? It is okay to be alone. It is okay to take your time. It is okay to love yourself, because unless you do, you will not attract the right kind of pattern. If you keep seeking outside yourself that person that you need to be with to make you happy, to bring satisfaction, even to have a sexual relation, you will continue to attract the wrong kind of person. And that's devastating. Why? It will pile up. It will continue to pile up as a higher mountain with a lot of pressure. And at some point, you're going to have to let it go. And it's going to be more difficult to let go if you pile up all of these feelings and emotions that are contributed to your pattern of behavior that you keep attracting into your life from an opposite partner, which is not conducive to happiness. Try to understand that whatever you attract in your life is because of you. You will not have a happy relationship unless you as an individual become independent on your own happiness. That is not up to somebody else to fulfill that need or that gap that you think is missing. One should be able to be happy with oneself. One should be able to be happy with oneself. Once you understand that being alone and being happy with who you are, appreciating who you are, pampering yourself, even if it takes going to a massage, to a yoga class, to a meditation, to listen to some music, to go to the movies, anything that brings you a different pattern of the atmosphere where you're so attracted to it that it's not happy. Whenever you feel yourself being unhappy, ask yourself, what is going on that I'm feeling this way? What is it that I'm missing? Why am I feeling this feeling in this moment? One of the best ways to do that is to go quiet. Be within yourself. Do some meditation where you can be coherent with your mind and your thoughts and your conscious level. And in it, you will find out the answer. You will know that the reason why you're feeling this way is because you're missing something that you are attracted to. And that's something which you need to let go. Because when you begin to let go of that which you're attached to, it is painful. It's not easy. Change is difficult, but it's necessary in order to grow. There is no growth without change. And once you realize that, as you begin to change and your pattern of behavior is different, you will feel those feelings of painful nature. But it's okay. You have to learn to live with it. This is why meditation, yoga, even walking, and loving your dog, doing anything that makes you feel good inside with yourself is very helpful. So my friend, for 2017, I wish you ladies the best. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say to you, because it comes from self-experience. I am my own psychologist because I had to learn through my own pattern of behavior how to detach from those things that I thought would bring me happiness, but never did. I wasn't happy. I was missing something, and that something missing was my ability to detach from that which I thought I needed in order for me to be happy. And I don't need that. Although I've always been kind of a person who likes to be alone, I still needed that kind of attachment that makes me feel like I'm complete, I'm full, I'm defined. That's not true. You're not defined until you find yourself. You're not defined and happy until you understand how to take care of you, so that in essence you can offer that to somebody else. One pattern of behavior is overgiving yourself to others without nurturing yourself. Thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure as usual. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a nice weekend. Love and light.